The Toyota Tacoma has been a cornerstone of the midsize pickup truck segment for decades. Ask any truck enthusiast, off-road adventurer, or loyal Toyota owner, and they'll likely describe the Tacoma as tough, reliable, and purpose-built. From its humble beginnings in the 1990s to its current iteration, the Tacoma has cemented itself as one of the most capable and trusted vehicles in its class. But now in 2025, the Tacoma is at a crossroads. Toyota has made a bold move by eliminating the V6 engine, a decision that has sparked debate across the automotive community. Critics argue that losing the V6 removes a core element of the Tacoma's appeal: power, towing confidence, and versatility. Others, however, see this shift as a step toward the future, one that aligns with evolving consumer preferences, environmental regulations, and advanced powertrain technology. So, can the Toyota Tacoma continue its reign as the king of the midsize truck market without the V6? Let's break it down with detailed analysis, expert opinions, and a deep dive into how this iconic truck is adapting in a rapidly changing automotive world. The V6 engine, gone but not forgotten. For years, the 3.5-liter V6 engine in the Tacoma was a fan favorite. Producing up to 278 horsepower and 265 pound-feet of torque, it struck an ideal balance between everyday drivability and weekend off-road adventure. More importantly, it was considered dependable, time-tested, and capable of enduring high-mileage use with minimal issues. But in recent model years, emission standards have tightened, fuel economy expectations have increased, and hybridization is becoming the industry norm. The V6, despite its strengths, simply didn't align with Toyota's long-term strategy. Toyota's decision wasn't made in a vacuum, says Jordan Armitage, powertrain development engineer and consultant. The shift away from the V6 is part of a broader industry trend. It's about extracting more performance from smaller engines through turbocharging and electrification while meeting stricter global emissions regulations. The new Tacoma ditches the V6 in favor of more efficient turbocharged four-cylinder options, including a 2.4-liter turbo i4 and a hybridized iForce Max variant. And while that may feel like a downgrade to some, the reality is more nuanced. What's under the hood? Now, breaking down the new powertrain's base engine: 2.4-liter turbocharged four-cylinder, output 228 to 278 horsepower, trim-dependent, torque up to 317 pound-feet. Transmission, 8-speed automatic or 6-speed manual. The base 2.4-liter turbo engine is no slouch. In fact, in higher trims it matches or exceeds the outgoing V6 in torque and performance. Torque, especially low-end torque, is crucial in towing and off-road driving. With 317 pound-feet, the new engine delivers more usable grunt where it matters most. Hybrid option, iForce Max, output 326 horsepower, 465 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy, estimated 24 to 27 mpg combined. Towing capacity up to 6,500 pounds. The hybrid iForce Max is a game changer. It combines the 2.4-liter turbo engine with an electric motor and a 1.87 kilowatt-hour battery pack to deliver the most powerful Tacoma ever built. It's smoother, more responsive, and surprisingly efficient. The hybrid Tacoma offers torque numbers that compete with full-size trucks, says Carla Simmons, automotive journalist and off-road specialist. That's unheard of in this segment. You're getting diesel-like torque in a mid-size frame. Performance meets efficiency, but can it last? Tacoma fans have long associated the truck with rugged durability. The old V6 was proven over many years in real-world conditions. Can a new turbocharged engine and hybrid system match that reliability? Toyota says yes, and they have the track record to prove it. The company's hybrid systems have powered everything from the Prius to the Highlander, and their turbo engines are built with conservative boost levels designed to prioritize longevity. Toyota is betting on controlled efficiency rather than peak horsepower figures, explains Dr. Alan Watkins, powertrain durability expert. They're tuning these engines for consistency, reliability, and broad usability, not just paper specs. Off-road capability, still class-leading? This is where the Tacoma continues to shine. The TRD Off-Road and TRD Pro trims remain serious contenders for anyone who spends time in dirt, mud, or snow. These models get electronically controlled locking rear differentials, multi-terrain select modes, crawl control, Toyota's off-road cruise control, box or Bilstein suspension, trim-dependent. Increased ground clearance. With the new powertrain options, off-road response is actually improved. Turbocharged torque arrives earlier, and in hybrid trims, the electric motor adds immediate low-end boost, ideal for rock crawling or sand dunes. The new Tacoma Hybrid is an off-road beast. It climbs and descends like a mountain goat thanks to the torque-rich setup, says Ronald McCain, an off-road instructor with over 20 years of experience. Interior overhaul, a much-needed upgrade. Previous Tacoma generations were often criticized for feeling dated inside. Plastic-heavy cabins, clunky infotainment systems, and lack of modern tech made rivals like the Honda Ridgeline and Ford Ranger feel more refined. Not anymore. The 2024-2026 Tacoma interior finally catches up. Available 14-inch touchscreen, fully digital 12.3-inch gauge cluster, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, over-the-air updates, power-adjustable front seats, premium JBL sound system with removable Bluetooth speaker. This isn't just a facelift, it's a ground-up redesign, says Emily Navarro, automotive interior designer. Toyota finally addressed the biggest complaints from Tacoma owners. It now feels like a modern vehicle inside, not a time capsule from 2015. Safety, tech, and driver assistance. Toyota continues to pack in standard safety features under the Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 suite. Pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, lane departure alert with steering assist, dynamic radar cruise control, road sign assist, proactive driving assist. In a market where mid-sized trucks are being used more and more as family vehicles or daily commuters, this is a huge win. Market position and sales outlook. So far, the strategy appears to be working. Despite initial hesitation from longtime Tacoma fans, sales have remained strong. According to Q1 2025 data, Tacoma outsold the Nissan Frontier, Chevy Colorado, and Ford Ranger. Toyota's hybrid variants are seeing high demand, especially in urban areas where fuel efficiency and emissions regulations play a larger role. Loyalty to the Tacoma name is a big factor, but the product itself now backs it up better than ever, says Eric Landers, senior analyst at Auto Trends Weekly. Competition is fierce, but so is Tacoma 2025 Ford Ranger. The new Ranger comes with a powerful 2.7 EcoBoost V6 and Raptor trim. It's a worthy competitor with strong tech and off-road chops. 2025 Nissan Frontier. Nissan has improved ride comfort and design, but lacks a hybrid or turbo option. 2025 Chevy Colorado GMC Canyon. Arguably the Tacoma's strongest challenger, with high-tech interiors and turbocharged engines. But reliability remains a question. Tacoma doesn't necessarily beat competitors in every category, but it has no serious weaknesses. That's why it continues to lead, notes Brian Hanley, truck editor at Torque Daily. Brand loyalty and resale value. One thing the competition can't match is Toyota's legendary resale value. According to Kelley Blue Book, the Tacoma retains more value after 5 years than any other truck in its segment. It's also one of the most modified vehicles in the US, with a massive aftermarket community supporting suspension upgrades, armor kits, racks, and engine tuning. People trust the Tacoma. It's a truck you can pass down to your kids and still get a decent resale offer, says Casey Morano, Toyota dealer with 15 years of experience. The road ahead, electrification, expansion, and the Tacoma EV, with the iForce Max hybrid gaining traction, many are wondering, is a fully electric Tacoma coming? The answer? Probably. Toyota has confirmed work on a fully electric pickup, and industry insiders suggest the Tacoma is the likely candidate. An EV version would target city buyers, outdoor adventurers, and fleets aiming for zero emissions. Conclusion: can the Tacoma thrive without the V6? Absolutely, and here's why. The 2026 Toyota Tacoma represents a strategic evolution, not a step back. By dropping the V6 and embracing turbocharged and hybrid options, Toyota is aligning with the future while doubling down on everything that made the Tacoma a legend. Unmatched off-road capability, top-tier reliability, modern, tech-filled interior, better torque and fuel economy. A hybrid that outperforms most rivals, Toyota isn't just reacting, they're leading. The new Tacoma doesn't need a V6 to dominate. It already is, says Ethan Wallace, senior truck reviewer at Trucks and Trails magazine. What do you think? Can the Tacoma stay number one without the V6? Or do you think Toyota is taking a risk that could hurt long-term loyalty? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more in-depth truck reviews, expert breakdowns, and automotive analysis, subscribe and check out the rest of my videos.